Can we build $1 million roster from a value pack? Let's find out. One pack, 30 players to build our fantasy roster from.
All right, picked up a 30 card value pack at Walmart today for about $12. 2025 Donruss Elite, so 30 card pack. Rip into it. Here we go. All right, starting off with Josh Allen on the base. And we're gonna do this. All right, Michael Irvin and Golden Tate and Phil Simms on the base. Caleb Williams. Base cards are nice looking cards. Okay, Brian Burns. I mentioned that. Oh, looks like we got some color coming up. Dallas Turner. There we go. It's a Caleb Williams on the pink. And a Drake May. And Micah, who's no longer a Cowboy. Michael Penix Jr. Kool-Aid McKinstry. Goodness. Devin Witherspoon. And Ed Reed, legend. And Chase Brown. Very nice. Another pink here. Tate Ratledge, rookie. And Jamar Chase. And we got here Darrell Revis. Justin Jefferson. Let's play flip around the cards. Chuba Hubbard. Will Anderson Jr. Brock Bowers. Sitting here. All right, what we got here? Spellbound Pink. Derrick Henry. James Cook. William Andrews. So we're going to get here. Oh, Jaden Daniels. Tony Pollard. Najee Harris. Calvin Ridley. Bonnie Chain. Jonathan Taylor. And Michael Vick. And ending with Randy Moss.
All right, now that we got our player pool set, we can start building our lineup. Being that we only have one tight end, and he's about the best in football, let's go ahead and start with him. So now with Brock Bowers locked up, we will go ahead and let's focus on the wide receivers. Being we need 3, but we only have 2 we can even choose from, which means we will have to add both of them to the roster. So let's go ahead and just add Jamar Chase. It's not cheap, but hey, he's on our list. And he's awesome. So let's go ahead and add him. And then we're going to have to type in Ridley here, find him, add him. I believe, yeah, he says he's questionable, but we looked it up and I believe he's supposed to be playing, so we should be good there. So now that we're out of tight ends and receivers, we should just focus on our running backs. And I think we will go ahead and start with Hubbard because he's going against Jacksonville, so hopefully he can put up some good numbers. It's also not too crazy expensive. All right, and before we run out of money, let's just go ahead and look at our quarterbacks. I think we'll go ahead and spend the extra money and go with Jaden Daniels on this one. I think it'll be worth it. Going against the Giants, I think he can do it. All right, so now since we're so low on our remaining salary, I want to go over to the defense and just try to find the best bargain defense that we can from our list. That way we can save a bit of money, so hopefully get some points from them. So I think we'll go with New Orleans over Arizona. I think they should hopefully be able to hold them, and New Orleans occasionally gets some good scores, so hopefully. All right, and right here, I want to use our wild card for Detroit. Since we drew an offensive lineman, that means we can select any player from that team, and we're going to go ahead and go with Gibbs because, well, it's Gibbs. Why wouldn't you? But that means we're going to be real tight on our last 2 players. Okay, so here's when things get a little tricky. So due to our salary cap, we can't actually afford any of the running backs we have left on our list. We used our wild card, so now what we're going to do is we're going to use the defense as wild card, starting with the Giants for the first one we pulled. So we have to find a Giants player we can afford to put on this roster. So it's like Slayton is going to be the one for that. And then after that, we only got 3,300 remaining. And our next team on the list is the New Orleans Saints. So we got to go over there, see who can work for that. And it looks like their starting tight end actually makes exactly what we have left, 3,300. So let's just go ahead and plug him in. If he needs a starter, he could get some points for us. And that's our $1 million lineup, hopefully. We will post the results next Monday or Tuesday after the games are finalized. So please consider joining us for that. Thank you.